Let's start with the basics. You get a skeleton to shoot a creeper, you get a disc, but how do we get all the discs with just one arrow? And is it even worth the hassle? Short answer, TNT, and yes, it is, maybe. The longer answer is, watch this video and observe. But now, let's get to the start of my journey. Of course, we have the usual hardcore experience of chopping down trees, grabbing almost every single block you see, even if you won't use it, like these 2.5 stacks of rooted dirt, and lastly, searching for the place to build your first base at. I've settled on a nice coastal plains location, which will be great for the mega build you'll see if you watch this video till the end, but the gameplay for now was to plant saplings for wood I'll need, and then go mining to get iron. While doing so, I stumbled across an underground cave and went full YOLO mode trying to lit up the small room with torches, and I got down 3 hearts, after which I played the peekaboo like a complete coward and cleared out the room from the enemy mobs. While mining out the iron in the cave, I opened up a passage to a pretty cool water-filled cave and I hunted some glow squids. The reason I need some iron is to make hoppers for the collection system of the music discs. And since I want to do it with just one arrow, I'll also need lots of creepers. My goal is around 100, and to make sure that they don't despawn, I'll need those 100 name tags. So it's time to go fishing. I got the best enchanted fishing rod early on, which helped me get lots of loot quite quickly, and hours later, I had 2.5 stacks worth of name tags, as well as some good bows, which I combined and got myself Power 5 bow. The weirdest thing happened when I came out of mines. A thunderbolt struck, even though the weather was clear. Anyway, I replanted the seeds, collected sugarcane, battled the most annoying mob to ever exist in the game, while trying to get wood and started digging out the collection area, which is just going to be a 5 by hole something size in the dirt. Next to my chest. Fancy, I know. Then I also made pressure plate door trap for the skeleton who will be the one to grant me the discs. During that night, I also captured Zombie Villager and crafted the one and only TNT I will need for this. I think you might already know how I'm going to get those discs with just one arrow. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. If a flaming arrow fired by the skeleton hits a TNT block, it sets it off. If set TNT kills a creeper, it drops the discs. At first, I was gonna bring in the creepers manually, use name tags on them and hook them into the collection hole with a fishing rod. To say that was a slow and painful way to do it was an understatement. And so I switched my strategy. I decided to make a creeper mob farm. But for that I needed snow golems. A short bow trip east later for snow and a clever way of reusing one pumpkin using shears, and now I have 6 golems. By the way, the farm design was made by Shulkercraft, and I slightly modified it to suit my needs. Now I should mention that my version of the farm took days of trial and error and changes and upgrades since it blew up a couple of times, and then I made a platform to AFK on. And after that I realized that the mobs despawn quite quickly when you are outside the 32 block range, and so all the AFKing I did was in vain. Nevertheless, using a mod for Freecam, I changed my approach, and every time new batch of creepers spawned, I jumped out a water lake I made on top of the farm, and then I named every single creeper that went into the flush stream. And so, after 4 days of renaming creepers, yes, the mob farm was super inefficient, I got my around 100 or so creepers into place. Then I put lava in front of skeleton, and it was time to get my discs. Did I get one of each? Yes, I got plenty. Here's the list of all the ones I got. Now, with the first goal accomplished, I changed the hoppers into campfires so that I could slowly collect gunpowder from my farm, and now begins the last part of this video, the mega build. To build the thing, I need lots of materials, some of which I don't even have yet, like diamonds and cactus. And to get them, I traveled for 4,000 blocks east. Without nether, of course, because I didn't have obsidian. During my adventure, I came across a couple of rune portals, collected different kinds of flowers, got bamboo, jungle, and acacia wood, found a surfer's lush cave, got my first 5 diamonds, but most importantly, I collected the cacti for cyan concrete. To get back home, I used obsidian to travel through the nether, and right next to the portal was a fortress, but I'll leave that for another video. Within a day, I was back home and began the construction. If you enjoyed watching this video, I'd be super glad if you liked and subscribed and maybe commented to help with the algorithm. But that's everything from me, so thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the time lapse with my favorite music disc playing in the background. Bye.